Hello everybody and welcome back to our combat series. Today I will feature 3 attacks that have one thing in common. Your opponent doesn't have enough reaction time for these attacks to even react, okay? So they have all this in common and basically they are short range attacks, very practical for infight or surprise attack. Yes, if you happen to pass by or you are really close to the opponent, then these 3 techniques might help you to get out of the situation or overturn the fight or something like that, okay? So keep watching this video. I bet these 3 techniques are interesting for you if you're interested in this combat arts in our Wudang school. So keep watching and let's start with the first movement. To really understand the first attack, I must show you the attack from which this movement originally comes from, okay? So in Wudang school, we have this type of attack where you use the back of the hand or the back of the underarm, which looks like so, you know, if you kind of remember 𝐸𝐴𝐸, we have this movement here, yeah? So basically you're moving full body and you step and turn same time and then hit here, yeah? So basically the movement like so, you know. Figure that the hand is moving in spiral motion to be effective. Yeah? Okay. One thing that is very important during this movement is not to raise your elbow. If you're raising your elbow, you will put pressure on the elbow and you might break your arm. Yeah? So be careful. Always relax the elbow and strike like this. Yeah? You see? Elbow is relaxed. Now I raise elbow, this is no good, so be careful. Let the elbow rest and then you can really use the power of the back of your hand. So keep this in mind, all right? But this is not the movement we came for, okay? But you can practice this original movement, which is normally used in long range. Yeah? So basically when you're really far from your opponent, then you still can attack like this. Understand? This is similar movements that occur in 𝐷𝐸𝐿 or so. But all these movements are really long and really powerful. The opponent can see them coming, okay? So now let me show you what's the short range attack of this version. You basically stand in front of your opponent, yes, at some sort, here or here to the side, you choose. But the important part is that you move your hip slightly forward, yeah? And same movement, you turn, yeah? You're going like this, yeah? Here. And then relax your arm and hit like this, yeah? Here. Go like this, and now, as you remember, the sandbag has around 100 kilos. Watch how the sandbag moves compared to the attack before. Yeah? So when we are here, we go like this, here you step in and go. Yeah? You push here. Or you come from the other side, you can use your other leg too, here. Yeah. So basically you're walking in with a low range attack. You try to hit here, yes. So basically a lot of fighting happened or were finished by this movement, yes. In the karate scene, for example, this attack is often used. If you're watching old Oyama recordings of his fights, he is using this attack really, really often. Yeah? So basically you don't need to do much, but you step in and move and hit. Yeah? You can step with this leg or the other leg is fine. You simply go in and move and turn. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Okay? The impact is really powerful and the range is very short. So your opponent usually doesn't have enough reaction time. So this movement can be used very good when you are in front of him in an in-fight situation. Yes? If you're open, he won't see it coming. He will attack to upper parts, maybe the face or so. Yes? You can easily block and use this attack at the same time. Okay? So keep this in mind, all right? This was our first movement. I hope you found this helpful. So let's continue with the second one. Our next attack is taking the low kick to another level, yes? A low kick is already a close range attack. But look how you should do the low kick, you know, if you're not sure what a low kick is. First, you raise your knee slightly to the side, and from above, you kick low, yes, in around a 30 or 45-degree angle. This way, your low kick will be the strongest. Look here. All right? This low kick is really, really strong and is meant to destroy your posture. If you are in combat posture and you receive this kind of low kick, you either have to be stronger or evade this type of attack, which is usually really hard, or you have a lot of pain. Some people who are more into combat really try to harden the muscles so they don't feel this kind of kick too much. Yes? But for amateurs, if you receive this type of low kick, your posture is usually over. Yes? And if you receive this multiple times, professionals might hit the same spot every time for 2 or 3 times in a row, then you really won't be able to hold your position. You simply cannot hold the power anymore because you're so much into pain, okay? So the low kick is really effective, no question. But today I want to show you another adaptation of this movement that is even more for closer ranges and nobody sees coming, yes? This type of attack is usually used in the army. For example, in Vietnam, the army in Vietnam used this in their in-fight doctrines, yes? And I'm pretty sure there are a lot of Asian military trainings that include this type of attack, yes? So I wanted to show you this type of attack because it's really effective. So first, you must keep in mind how the low kick works, yes? Which is basically to the side, and then from above you go 45. Yes, like this. This really hurts and is really strong. But now, we keep the knee low and raise the leg like so, you see? We raise the leg here. Understand? Maybe I show you the camera angle a bit lower so you can see the movement. All right? See it one more time, here. Yes? Raise the leg to hip high. Yes? Raise the leg to hip high. And now you move the hip. So basically turning. Turning and go through, like this. Understand? So this kick is basically going in from a mid-high attack that nobody sees coming. So you're fighting here, and suddenly the opponent receives a blow here. This really disrupts your rhythm because you don't know what actually hit you. I will show you as an example. Yes? If we are in a fighting situation here, and now I go through with this kick, watch carefully. Yeah? Or you step close, you're coming here. No? 1, 2. Yeah? All right? It might not be as strong as the low kick, but it's really effective. You always should try to keep your hip close to the opponent. See here, when you watch it from this. Understand? Hip close and turn. It's really powerful. Close, turn. Understand? Be careful with your knees if you're not sure how to do this movement. You might hurt yourself by overstretching too much, and then it's no good. So you must get a feeling for the kick, how it feels when you hit something hard. Okay? Understand? You can try it on a human, for example, but please be careful with this type of kick, as it really comes unprepared, and the blow is still kind of powerful, okay? As you can see here, the 100-kilo sandbag swings a lot, so be careful, yes? But usually the range is so short that nobody is able to react to this kind of attack, yes? It's very good if you combine it with your combinations on top, and then suddenly, when you go with the hip movement, like you go in, okay? So this is how you should use this type of attack. Okay, so I hope that's clear. Let's go with the last one. So our last movement is an adaptation of the classic elbow strike. As you know, I'll show you the classic elbow strike one time, okay? You're coming here, you're in fighting position, and then you simply use the step and use rotation in a straight line, yes, straight line, and turn. And the elbow turns too, but don't come from above or don't come from below. These are no good elbows. You want to line as straight as possible. Look here. Okay, again, here, yes. You can do it with two sides if you step. If you step left, you must turn, yeah. If you step right, use momentum to go forward more than turning. Momentum forward and turn a bit, it will be sufficient. Understand? So these are two types of elbow strikes. One that stays at the place, goes slightly shifting forward, and use rotation more. This is when the leg is overacross the body. And when the right step and the right hand, same line, same side, then you use movement. You use movement and turn a bit. Okay? So keep this in mind, okay? These are two classic elbow strikes for two sides, and they're really effective. They are maybe one of the strongest attacks you can ever do. But now what if we don't want to see your elbow strike coming? So again, if you are in kind of in-fight situation, it is often a bit easy to see a movement like an elbow, you know, like go here. Yeah. It's kind of, you kind of have to be careful because the movement may work if your opponent is off the rhythm, then you bring in a classic elbow strike. But if you want to surprise someone, you want to use the elbow strike in spiral motion. So let me show you how this works. When you are in a combat situation like here, yes, whatever your posture is, your hands should be in range and in front of you, yes? You keep the elbow strike as compact as possible. So instead of going all the way, raising to the side and coming forward, you should actually do it like this. You come forward, use a spiral motion, and strike with the elbow what's in front of you. Watch carefully. Opponent is here, okay? Here. Here, now. That's a way how you don't see an elbow coming. Yeah. So if you're feeling, okay, he's about to attack, or some part you block each other, and you push down, yeah, and then you go in with this elbow. Yeah. You don't really see it coming, okay? Because reaction time is too short. So let's review the three things we did one more time. First was the karate-oriented strike, which is often adapted in this type of situation. Again, like the elbow strike, you want to overcross, you want to use the power from turning. On the same side, you want to use the power from stepping. Yeah, stepping or turn, overcross now. Then you can go in with this type of attack to hit the ribs, yes? Hitting here with this type is very effective, okay? So the second one was from the army in Vietnam, yes? You actually turn, raise the leg as high as possible, and you want to strike with this part here, yes? Look here. See? That's kind of powerful strike for such a strange motion, okay? You should get used to this type if surprise attacks are your thing. And then was our last type of short range attack, the elbow one. Yes, you try in spiral motion and same time you have to come forward. So instead of going like so, you see, like go up here and then forward is no good. You come forward, up. Forward and up, same time. Yes, not up and go, This is too slow, yes, keep this in mind. It's similar to Tai Chi. All movements start and finish at the same time. So you come forward and go up. Yeah. This is really effective, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching this combat series. Leave me feedback in the comment section below if you want to see some movements that are more specific, or if you have suggestions what I should cover in this series, I will happily do so if you find that interesting. Thank you for watching and see you soon for more. Goodbye.